What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you've noticed, over the last couple of years, my engine bay has looked pretty basic for a lot of the time that I've had the car. And also, you may have noticed in the last few videos, there's been a few changes that have gone on that I've not really talked about. Well, I think it's time in this video that we address all of those changes. I want the entirety of my car to look pretty. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I'm sure you'll notice that the background of a lot of these videos has changed a few times, and that's because I've actually filmed this video in very sporadic pieces over the last year, from before I got the cartoon to after I got the cartoon. Because there was a few things that I had done that didn't make a lot of sense to do if I had to put those old parts back on. Wanting to take my cars to shows, I really didn't want to just have a basic engine bay. It also didn't make a lot of sense to buy a fancy engine dress-up kit with just a basic engine bay cover on it. I like little accents in the engine bay, but I don't really like the big giant metal engine cover that replaces the stock plastic one that a lot of the manufacturers make. So the first thing I really wanted to address was this big, stupid lime green filter. It's a great filter, it works really well. The problem is, there's nothing on my car that is lime green. I don't think there's anything that's made for this chassis WRX that is this color green. Then on top of that, when I did the intake install video, I got nothing but comments of people talking crap about a hot air intake. Whatever. Either way, an intake box is obviously the way to go. It's PLM, private label manufacturing. It looks like just like the same thing that everywhere sells, but like without any kind of branding on it, which, you know, is perfect. That's kind of what I wanted, actually. So we're gonna throw this on real quick. I really just don't like the color of this. I want black and red on the inside of the engine bay, and it just doesn't matter. It doesn't look good. It's definitely not made for this filter, but top of the filter is hitting this. So we're gonna need to get a different filter anyway, because this thing's just plain too tall. You can see this is the edge of this, and it's just slightly too big. So that's gonna go away anyway. But good to know. Now we know that. So if you've been around the channel for a while, you'll recognize this filter. This is the same filter that I got from O'Reilly's for my Veloster. It's so small and cute. 7 years ago or something crazy like that. It didn't see a whole lot of use because I kept having to change it back and forth. And then here I've got the Spectre pre-filter because it's probably not gonna be a problem, but I really don't want to have to drive this in the rain and then have water splash up into the intake box and suck up water. Again, probably not a big deal, but you know, it helps. Here we've got some nice shiny red Billetworkz engine bay covers. They are super nice, billet aluminum, as you would expect from the name of the company. Now they have a few different designs. Some of them just have their B logo on the top of them. I like these a lot better because if for whatever reason I sell the car one day and they don't know anything about cars, they might want to know exactly which fluid their cover goes to. So these have the logos on top of them. Probably one of the easiest things you can do to clean up your engine bay. This is definitely oil, I know that. Jesus. Oh yeah, that already looks way better. Windshield wiper. I don't like breaking clips. Doesn't look like it threads, it looks like it just pops on there. Jeez. And then brake fluid. Aha. There we go. There we go, that's better. That's a nice seal. Okay, cool. And then, there it is. There we go. Well, they're not yeller, but at least, and they're all in different directions. So that's frustrating, but whatever. Oh God, it's bright. So now that we got our top mount out of the way, we need something to cover all of this up. I might have screwed up a little bit. Screwing up? Is screwing up a word? The alternator cover I got is red. With the Billetworkz, I really want the accent pieces to be red. It might clash a little bit, but you know, whatever. They have these in wrinkle red, and they have these in wrinkle red. I wanted the Grimmspeed alternator cover. The problem is, it only goes up to here. It doesn't cover all this crap, which I really want that covered. It cleans up the whole engine bay a lot more when you don't see this garbage. As you can see, no garbage to be seen. I'm really not a fan of mixing brands and parts and stuff, but sometimes certain things just look better. So on some models, they have a hard plastic tube that goes this way and down to here. I do not have that on mine. So it's gonna look kind of goofy. I don't believe these are ever gonna come out, but we're gonna use thread locker on these. I'm not a big fan of that being a different red than that, but that's an issue we can fix later. But the important thing is it covers all that garbage down there, and that's what we want, to hide all the garbage. All right, so the last doodle that we need to honk, Grimmspeed pitch stop mount. All right. Don't lose the lens cap. Goodness, this is really hard to do with one hand. No, don't die, don't die. Ta-da, so pretty, so pretty. Cool. Camera's about to die. Switched over to my phone because the camera died. Yeah, of course it's right in the way, goodness. Yeah. Now this one up top should only need one side because the nut is built into the mount. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna punch that cowl right in the face. Oh, okay, not bad. All right, heavy artillery. Let's see if I can even snake it in there. There we go. Whoops, it's untightened. I just tightened it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Love that sound. Yeah. Well, at least it's not like bush, at least the bushings aren't worn out. I mean, I guess it's kind of ugly right here, but it was kind of ugly to begin with. Let's just take a hot sticky second to compare. anybody out there remembers my lovely assistant Nick, I learned when helping him install a pitch mount on his car, these bolts right here are directional. They can't go in from this way, they can only go in from that way. This one's a little obvious because it's got the nut built into there. See it right there? That nut. That is part of the actual mount. This one is directional. I don't remember exactly what it is about it, but there's something in the way there that causes it to only go in one way. So keep that in mind if you're doing this yourself. I have reacquired our washer. There it is. Don't you dare fall off again, man. Okay, that seems good. Tight and a half. Those are real torque specs, right? Yep. Oh! Oh! Focus on my finger. Come on. I pinched myself. That's what I was trying to say. All right. I really just needed to put something out there. It's been so long, and I have an explanation for you guys. Like I say at the end of every video, life happens. I want to put together a channel update video. I feel like y'all need an explanation. Like, it's just not fair to y'all as the viewers that I don't really put videos out consistently, because like I really want to make content. Like, I feel like I'm good at it. If you think I'm good at it too, let me know below. What would you like to see? There are some mods that I have that I would like to do. I've had suggested that somebody wants to see like a POV driving video. Smedia did a lot of those when he was coming up. I think that'd be a really good thing for me to do, especially now that I've got all the cool turbo noises. One of the other things I was thinking is, now with the advantage of YouTube Shorts, the little tiny mods like these, like the engine bay caps or the pitch stop mount, would you like to see those in a YouTube short, just so I'm getting content out a little more consistently? 1 minute digestible, quick little video in the style of, now we're doing this, then we're gonna do this, this is what we do next, now we're gonna pull this out, that kind of stuff. That's kind of annoying to me, but like that's where the trend is going. I don't know. Or would you rather see the big videos? I can put like a full 10-minute video, or do you like a video like this where it's kind of like a compilation over time, piecing things together to get like a whole topic, like engine bay topic. So I'm doing this little thing, that little thing, this little thing. Let me know. I need your feedback. I'm kind of at a crossroads where I can go a bunch of different ways. I have some ideas. I'm working on merch. I want to get some merch out. I have plans. I just don't have time, and I don't have money. It's the time. It's the initial investment. That's the biggest thing. I am monetized now on the channel, but I need another income to go back into the car so that y'all have something to watch. That's not the big guys that are unrelatable anymore. They, you got Adam LZ with his thing going on, and TJ Hunt with his thing going on, and then Smedia with his like, yeah, okay, thing going on. I want to be in there. I want to be in that zone. I need y'all's help. This is as much of your build as it is mine. This is something I was gonna do anyway. I want to take you along for the ride. I want to bring it out to shows. I want y'all to come meet me. I want you to see the car. I want to meet y'all. That's a lot of what this is for. Like, I don't care about fame, but the friends that I can make through car things are all, this needs to go. See, I can talk about this for a whole nother video. So that's what I'm gonna do. So there's gonna be channel update video coming soon, just to kind of get y'all up to speed where I've been, what I've been doing or not doing, what I've got going on, what I plan to do, get your thoughts, get your opinions. So hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see that video. If for all of my followers that have been around since forever and always up in the comments on every video, thank y'all so much. It really helps out. Hit the notification bell. I don't know if that's a thing on YouTube anymore. I know I've seen it, but I don't make videos very consistently because I did the math. I have 30 hours a week to myself. This is more than a part-time job. So if y'all want to see this, help support the channel whatever way you can. If it's just a like, if it's just a subscribe, whatever. Do what you do. I'll see y'all in the next one.